Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about another form, and it's actually our last form of figurative language, and it is Proverbs and Adages. Now, my first video I'm going to be talking about what a proverb is, what an adage is, and some examples of each. Then my next video is going to be how do I tell the difference between an idiom and an adage, and an idiom and a proverb. How can I tell the difference between those? And then the next video that I do in the following week will be about how to determine the meaning of these figurative language inside of a reading passage. All of them. Similes, metaphors, personification, hyperbole, idioms, proverbs, and adages. So the first thing that I'm going to do is talk about what a proverb is. When you hear, oh, I've heard these before, I just didn't know that they were called proverbs. That's probably what is going to go through your mind. So the first thing is that a proverb is a saying that offers of advice or instruction about how to live your life. And they're usually much easier to understand than an idiom. Okay, so here are some examples. An example could be, treat others the way you want to be treated. I know you've heard that one before. That is a proverb. That's telling you a way to live your life. Another one would be don't judge a book by its cover. I know we've heard that one. Means don't judge someone just based on their looks. Oops. Don't judge a book on its cover or by its cover. Think before you speak is another. So as you can see, these are much easier to understand than an idiom. It pretty much says what it means. And that is a proverb. An adage is what you would say it as. Adage is a statement that expresses some kind of truth about human nature or people, how people behave. So it's a general observation or statement. Some kind of truth about human nature or how people behave. About human nature or how people behave. Okay, so some examples of an adage would be birds of a feather flock together. In other words, people or things that are similar will stick together. Does it necessarily mean something about birds? No. That's why it is figurative language. Practice makes perfect. An observation that practice will help you get better at something or perfect something. Another one could be all that glitters isn't gold. So this one means just because it seems like it's what it should be, Doesn't mean that it is actually what it appears. Just because it glitters and is shiny doesn't mean it's gold. So not everything is what it appears. Another one is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. In other words, everybody has eye of the beholder. Everybody has their own idea of beauty. And what is beautiful to someone else might not be beautiful to another person. So proverbs and adages are much easier to understand than idioms and other forms of figurative language. So my next video is going to focus on how to tell the difference between idioms, proverbs, and adages.